Afghan President Ashraf Ghani has urged international allies to maintain their levels of aid to his country, saying that previous funds had helped to increase women's education, improve electricity supplies, and decrease infant mortality. Any precipitous reduction in grant support over the next few years will lead to major setbacks in public services, economic activity, and living standards. This is important not only for development but also for peace, Ghani said on the second day of a donor conference in Geneva on Tuesday. Two rhinos lock horns during battle for territory. Yoga lovers use outdoor see-through domes. Tiny little puppy barks at reflection in the mirror. Comedian says he tested positive for COVID-19 after fainting on stage. Vietnam's city of ghosts, where the dead live in style. This raccoon's reaction when it runs out of grapes is just priceless. Mr. Bean look-alike becomes internet sensation after stranded in Wuhan. Lava spews from Guatemala's Pacaya volcano. Man saves hedgehog trapped in a McDonald's cup. Trump rally fuels debate and division. Kristen Stewart takes on role of Princess Diana. Squirrel rolls over, plays dead, and then cat chases it. Dog dives into couch to retrieve ball. Trump slams totally inappropriate book. Large-scale rescue of stranded whales on remote island. Sweet kitty and baby crow play a game of follow the leader. Afghanistan still heavily relies on outside funding, despite 19 years of promised reforms and attempts to grow the economy. After the US ousted the Taliban in 2001, the donor conference is taking place as the ongoing peace talks between Afghanistan and the Taliban have hit a standstill. Filippo Grandi, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees (UNHCR), has said the future of millions of Afghans depends on the outcome of the peace talks in Qatar and the donors conference. Failure on either account would see Afghanistan slide backwards with disastrous consequences, including further displacement possibly on a large scale, he said in a statement. Ministers from about 70 countries are taking part in the conference. Humanitarian organizations are also participating. Ghani's wife, Rula Ghani, spoke at the conference on Monday, delivering a keynote address on sustainable peace building. She was joined by Afghan Foreign Minister Mohammad Hanif Atmar, Grandi, and UN Human Rights High Commissioner Michelle Bachelet. The Taliban was not invited to the conference in Geneva. The Islamist group said donors should continue humanitarian assistance, but accused the Afghan government of keeping aid money for themselves. The decision by US President Donald Trump to reduce American forces in the country from 4,500 strong to 2,500 by mid-January has made donors uneasy about whether the Taliban could exert more influence. Germany urged the international community not to turn their backs on Afghanistan. The coronavirus pandemic has further worsened already difficult living conditions for many Afghans. German Foreign Minister Heiko Maas told the Redaktionsnetzwerk Deutschland, millions of people depend on humanitarian help. Ross Wilson, U.S. chargé d'affaires to Afghanistan, said the U.S. would support Afghanistan as it moves towards self-reliance, building on the achievements and investments of the last 19 years. In a tweet released on Monday, the United Kingdom, meanwhile, pledged $227 million €191 million in annual civilian and food aid on Tuesday. At the 2016 conference in Brussels, donors pledged $15.2 billion to Afghanistan between 2017 and 2020. The EU and its member states committed $5.6 billion of that amount. The European Council called it an exceptional level of funding which ensure that Afghanistan will remain on a firm path to political and economic stability, state building and development. KBD, RT, AFP, Reuters.